All right. Hello and good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, but it's my Friday. I don't go to work tomorrow, so I figured, hey, let's stream a little bit and wake up playing World of Warcraft. It's been a while since I've played WoW, but I heard they were bringing back player housing here soon, and I am a sucker for roleplay and player housing and all that sort of thing, so I came back to experience the player housing. So getting leveled up, getting ready to explore the world once more, and we're going to do some battlegrounds and just have a good solid morning as we get started here. So good morning to everyone. Welcome in, have a blessed day, and let's play some World of Warcraft and talk about the day and whatever challenges may come our way. Unfortunately, I think we're going to hear a lot with people saying that, you know, unprecedented time, challenging times, hard times. I have a feeling we're going to hear that a whole lot. So if you've got a gripe, let it out. That is completely fine. That is what we are here for. All right, so let's fly. Six-minute wait for battlegrounds, not too bad. We're going to use that extra time while we wait to go do the main quest. However, we're going to break off and go do this PvP quest really quick because that's an upgrade for me. We need a lot of upgrades since we're just starting. We have some pretty terrible gear on, so we are going to go grab that really quick, go do this quest. Let's dive. Let's get some speed up. And up we go. I'm also putting together my 5 Pandaren that I've always wanted to do for a role-playing event, so stay tuned for that. We are going to be doing something new here soon. Oh, we're just barely going to have enough speed. There we go. Okay. All right, so we need to take out other players or Arathi trainers to get this gear. Okay, what are there's an Arathi trainer. Okay. All right, these guys aren't too tough. So 10%, so we need to take out 10 of these guys. That shouldn't be too much. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. We are only doing this until the background pops, which should be about 3 minutes, and then we're going to get into super serious mode because everyone knows you got to be the sweatiest dude in regular battlegrounds, right? How's it going this morning? I've heard rumors. So I'm playing a monk. Monk is my favorite class ever since they are introduced in Mist of Pandaria. Love the monk class with every fiber of my being. However, there are 2 classes, maybe 3, that they could introduce that would get me to stop playing the monk. And they have introduced potentially all 3. They're rumors, so you know you always take rumors with a grain of salt, right? So the first one would be Tinker. I absolutely love the Tinkerer idea, and they've talked about it, so maybe. And then they've talked about a Bard class. I do love me some Bards. And then they've also included some things about the Alchemist, which that's not usually like a high priority class for me, but I love the way the Alchemist worked in Warcraft 3. So if it's all about like drinking different potions to buff yourself, to get huge, to go on rampages, that sort of thing, then I am all for it. Bubble, good morning. You're the first one in, Bubble. Look at that. Making up for all those missed, all those unexcused absences. Absences. Good morning. How's it going? You're in a hotel, your husband's getting his shoulder replaced right now. That sounds awful. Hopefully that was a...
Look perfectly normal.
Was it voluntary? Like he was tired of pain or something, and so he did it, or was it like involuntary? It's like, oh, we're going to the hospital right now, and there's nothing I can do about this.
The Lynx, get the zoomies and misbehave. Take one for a run before it maims someone.
Okay, well, at least you were aware of it, right? Big medical procedures are always worse when they are surprised, right? But that's still... I'm sorry to hear that. I know that at some point I'm going to have to do a knee replacement because I was way too abusive on my knees because I was way too fat for way too long. And that sounds horrible because it's a lifetime thing, right? Like those parts wear out. So now you're even more aware of every action that I take is taking a toll on this. And this means I'm going to go through the pain and the surgery and the recovery again if I'm not careful. And that sounds horrible, stressful to have to deal with. So we'll pray for him, pray for your husband to make it through surgery okay. Luckily, shoulder shouldn't be too complicated, but it's still a medical procedure, right? It's still a medical event, and those always have need for prayer. The one plus side to getting my knees replaced someday is I believe once they're replaced, you can't really feel them anymore because it's artificial. And that means I'll be really good at praying. Like, you see those little old ladies in church who can still kneel when they're 90 years old. It's because they're using performance enhancement knees. They've got the no feeling in their knees, so it doesn't hurt to kneel.
About you. May the weave favor you.
Which, I guess you gotta look on the bright side of it, right? Like, I would love to be able to kneel more. Ooh, okay, Battleground's here. We are, in the new Battleground. Very exciting. Here we go. Let's make a plan here. So, for this Battleground, we've got 2 carts. One goes this way on this track, and one goes this way on this track. And our goal is to hold the cart when it reaches the end. It doesn't matter if you're holding the cart here or here. It only matters who's holding the cart at the end. And then in the middle here, a ball spawns. And you've got to get that ball back to your own base in order to score points. Typically, I like running the ball. I like running the ball to and fro, but I am the only healer, which means that I am needed down on the battlefield. So, someone else is going to have to run the ball. I can give them speed boosts and I can give them some healing boosts, but for the most part, I'm going to have to be down on the battlefield in the thick of it. That's what the kids like right now, right? That's KSI's new song, Thick of It. That's all the rage. Excuse me. All right, 50 seconds. Let's see what we got here. We've got a rogue. Oh, Poppercorn. I played with Poppercorn yesterday. This is one of my favorite things. I know I've been harsh on WoW in the past, but one of my favorite things about playing an MMO is that sense of, oh, there goes my camera. That sense of community, like that. Oh, hey, I've played with this person before. I know this person. That's always really fun to get to experience and see. Okay, so Poppercorn's really good. I've played with Poppercorn before. We've got a Hunter, Fury Warrior, Arcane Mage, Marksmanship Hunter, Rogue, Frost Mage. Okay, so our team is squishy. This is all super, super squishy. So,
You'll have to
Hopefully
stay
my
close
team
to the
can
mine
protect me,
carts
but
and grab
I'm
hold
gonna
of
I'm
the
gonna
shiny
guess I'm not gonna
crystal
have a whole
leaves
lot
at
of
the
protection
tracks.
here. So
Let's
we're
get
gonna have to
to
use
it.
our defenses. We're gonna have to be real smart in this game because they're gonna try and take me out the second they see me healing. They see me healing, they're hating. So let's throw that up there. We're gonna hang back. They got a whole invisible thing going on over here.
I see a crystal
We're gonna set up our
down in the
transcendence.
mine. Grab it before Oozjax
'Kay.
gets to it.
All right, they're already on me. They see me. They hating. Ooh, they hating a lot. Okay, we're healing. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, the warrior's off of me, so I've got a little bit of breathing room, but not much. Bruno, get back up. We need you. Oh, I played with Hot and Horty. I played with him. Good morning, Dex. Yes, I decided to put the camera back, so I'll still do the PNGs every now and then. Like, I like the PNGs. My theory was because people hate my face so much that maybe the PNG tubing would help me to get a few more views, a little bit more popular in the morning. Turns out it's not just people hate my face, people just hate my streaming. So turns out it doesn't matter whether or not I show my face, people aren't going to show up regardless. So might as well show off my face as well, right? Might as well go all in on it. All right, we got Yulon up, so we got our ultimate healing going. We're frozen in place. That guy's healing up. Very, very nice. Okay, he's back up to max. They see me. They're hating me. Oh, they're all over me. Okay, we're gonna shield.
His minions should know better than to mess with our cards.
Okay, they're all over me. This is bad. We're low on mana, so we're gonna drink some mana tea.
I say we take it for ourselves.
Your face is beautiful. Your opinions are atrocious. Thank you, Dex. That's my new tagline right there. That's my new. My face is beautiful. My opinions are atrocious. All right, Bruno, get back up. All right, they haven't gotten me yet. They have not broken me yet. I am still in this. We're losing people left and right though, so that's not good. Speak of the devil. I spoke too soon. Ah, they got me. Okay. They're winning the mid. That's bad. Once they have control over middle, it'll be much harder for us to win, so let's check the scoreboard. Doesn't say any healing on here, so we're gonna have to live without. All right, big team res. Let's go get. We need the cart and we need to capture the orb. So we need to get back in this. So. All right, Bruno, you get back up. You get back in there.
I see a crystal down in the mines. Grab it before Oozjax gets to it.
Okay, our team's doing good. We're getting back in this slowly. We're pushing them back. They don't see me really yet. That's good. The longer we can go without being seen, the better off we are.
I need to get closer.
Ah, okay, then I take that back. They see me. They're fearing me and slowing me, so this is where it gets a little rough because I can't do anything while they're all over me like that. We're summoning the Yulon. Now let's put an orb on ourselves so we have constant small healing. So what's everyone's plan for this weekend? Anything big and exciting coming up? I know at some point I've got to sit and make a video about there's a lot of really terrible things that have been happening in the world lately, but the one that's really frustrating me is seeing there was that pastor who asked the government to have mercy, and there has been this person who has had the limelight for a little bit, who started this book that called The Sin of Empathy. And his whole thing is saying that being empathetic towards your neighbor is sinful behavior. And I really, 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 really hate that. And I feel like it's time for me to talk a little bit on that. And like, this is something that I've always felt a little uncomfortable doing, just because like, well, that guy is a published author, right? Like, why would anyone listen to me over a published author? But just because you wrote a book doesn't make you an expert, right? And any more than me making a YouTube video doesn't make me an expert, right? But I feel like it's time to talk a little bit about having empathy for people, and that's not a bad thing, and that's what Jesus calls us to do. So I haven't wanted to do this because I've been afraid that I don't have a voice in this, but I feel like it's time to put a voice in this if I can. So WWE Rumble, you're going to go see WWE like live? That is awesome. Emmy and I have been wanting to go see WWE for a while. We've just never made it. We tried going to, they had a little person version of wrestling that we went to that was just awful because it was just a joke. We thought it was actually going to be wrestling. Like, we thought that they would try, but they did not try. They did not try at all. All right, we have lost this. We have lost this bad, but I do not feel like this is my fault. I have healed as well as I can. So we're going to firmly put the blame on everyone but me. Helping hubby recover from surgery. That is an unenviable task, but good on you for sticking by, you know, through thick and thin, through sickness and in health. It's not necessarily what we want to do, but it is a good thing to do. So thank you for doing that. Whew. Yeah, they have full control over the middle. There's nothing we can do. Healing done. Wow, that holy paladin though. Woo. They did a lot. Double my healing. Holy cow. Maybe that was my fault. Maybe I am bad. Okay. Well, let's
Our threads will cross again.
we've got to do all these quests to get to the next part of the game. So while we're waiting for the next battleground, let's do that. Excuse me. Let's learn about pacts.
Interested in the unusual?
Each week, you may enter a pact with a severed thread, gaining access to unique insight. Okay. They give you rumors, which have brokers, and then treasures. Treasure. I'll tell you what else I had an idea for. Oh, Bubble, you have to run. You're missing out on the big reveal. Okay, I'll make it quick. I am making a board game, and I'm getting the first piece of the board game today in the mail, and I'm very excited for it. So hopefully I can stick through with this and get into it. But here's my idea so far for a board game I want to make. I want to call it the Monks of Mount Angel, because we have the Mount Angel Abbey that's right up behind us, and I absolutely love board games, so I've always wanted to design one. So here's how I want the game to work in theory, and obviously I still need to. I have a lot to flesh out, right? It's not as easy as just being like, hey, I'm going to make a board game, and then you make the board game, right? Like, so here's the idea. It's going to start with a Plinko board. And the idea is that you are making coffee in a coffee house. So you are going to take these tokens and put them on the Plinko board, and that goes down randomly, and you'll get a resource. That could be like water, that could be coffee, that could be cream, that could be flavoring. And as you gather those resources, you have to start making different cups of coffee to sell. And as you sell those cups of coffee, you're raising money, and the quote winner is whoever raises enough money for their monk's mission. And what I thought would make this board game really cool, since Mount Angel Abbey is right there and I've worked with them before, is if I could get the real likeness of some monks in some of like the actual missions and have that element of realism to it. So there's a little bit of randomness, a little bit of chaos, a little bit of coffee, and like that true heart and soul to it that I'm really excited for. So I'm really hoping I can get this going. That's something I've always been confused about, saying the GD or swear to God is considered using the Lord's name in vain, but preaching in front of a congregation that God told them Trump needs to be president, or Jesus told them we need to deport Mexicans, gets you out of taxes into private jets. My favorite video in that vein, is this guy who went out to a Trump rally, and he was asking the Trump rally people, if Jesus was alive today, would you allow him into America? And a couple people answered that if he had the proper documentation and followed the proper law, then I don't see why we wouldn't let him into the United States. And that's Jesus. That's God. You're telling me if God said, hey, I want to come over, you would say, well, do you have the proper documentation? Like, you would say that to God? Like, oh man. Yeah, the prosperity gospel, the people who talk about using God for money, it is a gross abuse of God, and all we can hope is that in the end, justice is done, and we know that God is justice and God is mercy, and they will, when they go before God, have to explain why they used God's name to make money. And you know, that's on them, right? That's on them to explain and figure out. That is not my problem. That's not my lane, so I will stay out of that one. But I am definitely not a fan of mega churches. I am not a fan of those who use God to make money. And that's why this is a perfect time for me to plug my own stuff. Just kidding, but sort of. Catholic Coffee Company. I believe in them. They're a Catholic company. They make coffee. I like coffee. They were looking for a coffee ambassador, someone to make some videos about their coffee and help get their name out there. And I didn't want to do it because I was always so afraid that as soon as I started making videos about companies, even if that's a Catholic company, that I would look like a shill and that people would lose that respect for me. Like, oh, well, he's just another person out to make money. He just doesn't actually believe. He doesn't actually do any, and he just wants to make money. Which, granted, it would be nice to make money off of YouTube, right? It would be nice to be able to do this as a full-time job. But I was really nervous about it, and I ended up signing up for it. I am now officially the coffee ambassador for Catholic.com, which is huge for me, and I really enjoy that. But I'm so nervous about making a video and being seen as someone who's just out to make a buck off of people, especially when it comes to the Catholic faith, that I hope people will see how much effort I put into making videos about Catholicism and talking about Catholicism and writing for the Catholic Gaming Network and all the things that I do to show this isn't a chance for me to make money. This is simply something that I am passionate about, and these people align with what I believe in, so I thought it would be a helpful partnership. That's all, and I really hope that shows through, because I don't want to be seen as just another grifter, you know? That said, if you want some Catholic coffee, I have the hookup, everyone. I'd love to see those people saying that pass a citizenship test. The problem is the citizenship test in whole is flawed, right? At least the ones we learned in history, all the ones we learned about like a history class were all super racist, super unpassable. No average citizen would be able to pass that, right? So I'm fairly certain no one could reasonably pass one of those because they're designed not to be passed, right? Like that is the whole point of them, was to prevent people from being able to come in. All right, let's throw someone off an edge here. Let's see. Ooh, they're focusing me. Maybe not. They see me. Let's back up. Why do people hate that? They just want to make money. Yes, so do all of us. Don't hate on a small streamer. Hate on the money hoarders keeping the wealth away from you. Because that opinion requires nuance, right? And as we know, a lot of people struggle with nuance. Nuance is dead. So that is why people hate on streamers who are out after money. You're absolutely right. Most people want to make money. I'm no exception. I try not to talk too much about it. I certainly want Catholicism to come first. I want to be a genuine and real person first. But if I could do this all day instead of going to my 9-to-5 job, like, you bet I'd want to do that. And that's why I run ads. I get that people hate ads. I'm frustrated with ads too, but I want to do this for a living. Speaking of ads, you have activated my trap card. I am now going to rant about ads. As y'all know, I do not have a major problem with ads. Like, if you want to show me an ad on Hulu before I watch my show, fair. I will watch the ad. Yeah, I might learn something that I like. I don't mind that. What I do mind is the way they have set up their ads now is you click on a show, you get an ad. And then you start the show, and then you get an ad right before it plays the intro. And then it plays the intro, and then you get an ad. And then you watch the show. And then the part that irritates me, the part that they do, is at the end of the show, they give you another ad right before the credits. But no one watches the credits, right? You're going to binge right into the next episode. So they make you watch another ad to watch the credits, to end the show, to make you watch another ad before you click on the next episode, which makes you watch an ad before you can watch the intro, which makes you watch another ad. Like, that's too many ads. Like, why do I need an additional ad break right before you start the next episode? Everyone's skipping the credit. Everyone's jumping to the next episode. Why are you making me watch an ad before I can go into the next episode? That is so frustrating. And I get that that's set up intentionally because money, but that is overkill, right? That is why people are leaving the ad services and turning to not so legal methods of watching shows, is because you've packed it with too many ads. I will watch your ad at the start of a show. I will watch your ad halfway through a show. I don't mind that. I will support that. But you've gotten too greedy on this one. Oh, they big mad at me. They are big mad at me. They want me dead. They got me. No, I'm still in it. I'm alive. Oh, I'm out of mana. They want me dead. I have no escape. All right, they got me. They got me. So there's my rant of the day. They have put too many ads on those services, and that is why, among other reasons, I am learning to set up a Plex server, because Emmy and I have a bunch of DVDs, and I would like to make it convenient for us to be able to access those when we are not using a streaming service at the moment. So I am trying to figure out a Plex server now. I don't really know how they work, but the idea is you take all your physical media that you physically legally own, you download it onto your computer, which you legally can do, and then you stream it from that PC to Plex, which you access from your TV. So it's all legal. Not talking about doing anything illegal. And I really want to get it set up because streaming services are awful. I would like to cut the cable from a lot of streaming services. The problem is physical media is still expensive, so there's a few series that I still want to get on physical DVD so we can add it to the Plex server. Number one is Star Trek The Next Generation. As y'all know, I'm a big Star Trek fan, so being able to access TNG whenever I want will be excellent. Very, very excited for that. After that is MASH. I love MASH. In fact, we're rewatching MASH right now. Even though the first season's a little rough, there's that one character with that one name that shows shows its age. The weird thing about it. Okay, I'm gonna rant about MASH. So we're in season 1 of MASH, and there's a character that is named. His name is just racial slur. That is his name. That is what everyone refers to him as. I don't even think he has a real name. I don't think they ever name his real name. They just call him racial slur because he is African American. And granted, it's a product of its time. I'm not excusing it. But then in the first season, there's an episode about moose, which happened in, well, basically every war, but this was specifically the Korean War, where soldiers would go over to Korea, and while they're there, they would purchase women to be their servants/wives. And the main characters take issue with that and say that it is inhumane and awful, and they even criticize one of the characters for calling the Korean the G slur. Okay, good on you. Very progressive. I like that. Good for you. But how are you going to criticize them for calling that person a racial slur when you literally have another character on the show named a racial slur, right? That seems like there's some hypocrisy here, MASH. It seems like there's an issue going on here. There's a breakdown in value. Now, granted, they do get rid of that character, so I guess they at some point learned their lesson. Say, you know what, maybe this isn't a good character to have, and they get rid of him. But it's just really strange to watch an episode where, like, no, we need to treat people like people, but this African American guy here, you know, we're just gonna call him names and make fun of him. And it's a weird. Is dichotomy the right word? I'm pretty sure that's the right word there. Juxtaposition? I don't know what the right word is, but it's strange. All right, T-Boo, you're hurt. I heard that Sony stopped making Blu-rays. My understanding is that they stopped production on like certain Blu-rays, but I think they're still manufacturing some Blu-ray in general. They're just not making like their own Blu-rays anymore. There's an obvious hierarchy to racism. Yeah, that is ultimately the problem that it highlights. In the same way that for a long time, people who were Italian or Irish were not considered white, but at a certain point, it was just more convenient to give them all the quote rights of people who were, and then discriminate against other people. So you're absolutely right. There is a hierarchy to it, and it's all messed up. I just thought it was really strange to see that, like, in a TV show where they don't even address it. There's like, yeah, we're going to stand up for the rights of these humans, but this person in general, but basically isn't human. That's what that's boiling down to, right? And that's the dangerous rhetoric we're hearing all over the place now, is telling people that they're not people, dehumanizing language that always leads to problems. That is what we are dealing with once again on a whole new front. So, but I still like MASH, though. That very problematic episode and that problematic first season aside, MASH overall is a pretty good show, pretty solid. Ooh, okay, we were in a bad spot. That was a bad spot to be. That was my bad. I should not have been right next to the flag. I also want to get Star Trek Strange New Worlds. I'm thinking about getting Castlevania, the Netflix episode, because it's on DVD as well. I finished season 1 of Castlevania. Is incredible TV. Season 2 is also pretty incredible. I've never gotten past season 2. As much as I love it, for some reason I always get distracted and I never get past season 2 of Castlevania. I assume it's just as good because it's been solid and consistent all the way through. But I have not actually finished Castlevania, but I would like to.
I need to get closer.
All right, let's wade a little bit deeper in here and heal up the other healer. Let's diffuse your magic. Let's give you a little bit of a boost. We'll back up. They see me. They hate me because they ain't me. Let's heal this guy up. Feeling good. All right, we're about ready to win. We're going to win this one. We just got to hold out for like 5 more seconds. Almost there. Almost. Boom. Look at that win. Ooh, look at Tibu's healing. Holy cow. What was he doing to hit 707 million healing? I'd like to learn to do that, please. I don't think I have enough DVDs to justify something like that. Besides, I like the physical media. So
treasures I have.
Here's my thought process on that. Physical media is good. You should always have the physical media. My fear and part of putting this together was that that physical media is very hard to carry with you. It is very inconvenient to carry with you. So if you're ever at a point where you are unable to access your home or your physical media, you lose access to all of it. So putting it on a Plex server gives you the best of both worlds. You still have the physical media and you can access it whenever you want. But if for some reason you're unable to access it, you have a backup. So that's all it is. It's a backup and a way of accessing it for convenience. I don't like the idea of trusting a streaming service to my favorite movies. So that's the thing about Plex. That my understanding of Plex, and maybe I'm wrong, is it's not a streaming service. The service is just allowing you to access your own media on your own PC. So they can't take the movie away from you because you've uploaded it onto your own PC, and the service is just acting as a way to take your TV and connect it to your PC that has your movie on it. They can't remove it from there because it's yours. They're just acting as an intermediary between your PC and your TV, essentially as a server. That's my understanding of how it's supposed to work. If you don't have a portable DVD player from 2006, what are you doing with your life? I mean, that is also a good solution. You are right. Portable DVD players are a thing and are cheap and are accessible.
What treasures I have? You have questions.
All right, I have not been paying attention. So who should we form a pact with? Let's see. We get a bag of unlabeled potions, and we get rumors, or we can get heavy ordnance and rumors, or we can get a cocoon that heals us and rumors. Let's aid the general.
We remember all.
All right, we've got a pact. We have made our pact. We have made our choice.
Memory spans 13 generations.
Now what are we doing? Complete 3 world quests to unlock that. Okay, do we need to go? We need to go complete those world quests next. Okay. And then we need to figure out how to make a dubious something. Okay. Let's go complete the world quests, I guess. Seems like it should be easy. Man, all it takes is seeing one really good player to make you feel awful. Like, I was like, oh, I've got 400 million.
Go and gather them, but be discreet.
Healing, I'm doing great, and that guy double my healing. Like, how did he do it? Granted, I died a few times from being dumb, so maybe if I wasn't being dumb, I would have been better. But holy cow, I feel so bad compared to that dude now. See, it says there's a rare over here. You look takeable. I can take this guy. Ooh, he's doing some damage. All right, we're gonna have to finish him fast. He's hurt. All right, give me your loot. What kind of beautiful, delicious loot do you have for me? Oh, we got commissions to upgrade all of our reputations. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted, but I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Okay, what are we doing here? We're placing bugs without getting caught. Okay. I guess. Let's see. Let's drop heavy ordnance on them. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Okay, that was pretty cool. Maybe a small war crime, but you know. I'm the hero, so it's okay.
I need to get closer.
All right, so at 10 marks, I'm removed from the city, so I have to take them out before they can mark me 10 times. And it takes a little bit for those to go away. Okay. That's kind of a cool mechanic. We're now aware of that. Let's plant a bug here. Okay. Bugs placed. Said I needed to go over there, but that did not work. All right, one here. Let's punch them a lot. And place a bug. Okay, we've got to do 3 more. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I guess it pays good, so who am I to question why we are doing anything. Looks like I can put 2 over here and that will complete the quest. So let's go over here and place 2, I guess. So that's 1 and 2.
Opportunity's knocking. If you've got the metal, there
Okay,
are
it won't let me
valuables
place a
waiting
bugbear.
to be won.
There we go. Okay.
Information has always been an exquisite currency in Oshkosh.
And there's a chest for us to fight over. Let's go treasure hunting. Treasure. No, battleground. Bad timing, battleground. We want the treasure. All right, let's see if we can do both. Where are you landing? Right there. Okay. That's pretty close. We can do this.
I do not have a target. I am out of range.
Dude, we just want to open the chest. Leave us alone. Perfect. All right, so we got the chest. This is going to be my last match. We're gonna rock this battleground, and then it's time for me to go get ready for work. So let's kick some butt. We've got Fuzzbear, so there's another healer. That is good. We'll eat some potato stew, get some extra HP. We're at 7 million HP. And here we go, 30 seconds. Slowest countdown ever. Three, two, one. Here we go. Oh, I got a little square. Look at that. They want to keep me alive. So nice of them. All right, we're going to clash in the center here, as is tradition. Okay, let's get our healing going. Ooh. That is a lot of people to heal. Lost someone. That is not good. Let's heal up the other healer.
I need to get closer.
Okay, they're on me. That's not good. They're actually trying to take me down. They're concentrating. Oh, they're gonna get it. Okay, they got some focus. That's not what you like to see. You do not like to see people actually got a little bit of focus. Let's get over to this guy, the flag carrier, and try and help him out. All right, we got the flag carrier. There's a rogue coming for us. Hopefully we can knock him out of... There he is. Okay. We knew that was coming. We knew he was going to pop out. Come on, run. Don't fight, run.
I am out of range.
Good job. All right. We got our flag carrier out of there. Ooh, there's a lot of them, though. Okay, let's summon our special. Let's get all the healing going. This is going to be a little rough. That's why we used our special, so that we can save everyone. Ah, flag carrier, no. Okay, well, we stopped their flag carrier, so I guess it's a draw. We'll take that draw, I guess. We'll try again. Okay, so Wind Smell now has the flag. Very shaman name if I've ever heard one. All right, let's get you going. Have an orb. Or I guess we'll give it to Hote. Dude died last time. Why are you giving back to the guy who died? Don't outrun me, dude.
It is too far away.
All right, let's stun them so we can get a little bit closer. You're doing okay. We're doing okay. That guy's dying, so excellent. Okay. We have much less people on this time. The hard part is now we got to get our flag back before we can capture our flag. So the rest of our team looks like they're working on it. So this is going to be a race. Let's take that guy's weapon away from him. And let's steal some damage. Dude, you keep outrunning your healer. It's a very bad idea. Nice, we did it. All right, 1v1 me, bro. You and me, right now. Look at all that damage I can do as a healer.
It is too far away.
Stop. Stop him. All right. We'll paralyze him. Throw him back. We're just stalling for as long as we can until some help arrives.
Out of range.
We need help. Thank you.
It is too far away.
All right, let's go to our healer or go to our flag carrier now. We have done our job. We stalled for as long as we could. Now we shall go help Hote.
I am out of range.
Whew. We almost didn't get that shield off in time. That silence, that was scaring me. That was scaring me. All right, let's stay on him. We did it once before. We can do it again. Okay. Oh, that's our own dude. I was going to say we're about ready to get in a fight, but that's our own dude. Okay. Nice. That's what it's all about. That's 2. 2-0. We just got to get one more. We got 6 minutes. We can do this. I'm going to stick to Hote. And we're gonna lock down this win right here, right now. Unfortunately, that means my healing is dropping since I'm spending most of my time running, but it's not about the numbers, right? It's just about the win. That's all that matters. Which is why they took the number away. How is this guy mounted faster than me is what I'm wondering. Oh, we've got some rogue issues. Let's see if we can pop him out of hiding. This guy's really good. All right, he's going to grab the flag. He's going to teleport back over here. We're going to stay with him. We're going to stun that guy to interrupt his combo. We're going to do some harm. Gross. Took that guy down. Okay. Let's speed up. This monk has no care in the world. Like, he does not stay near me at all. Okay, that's our own ally. That's our own ally. I think we got this. Like, I can barely catch up to this guy on a mount. He is built for speed. And there is the win. Excellent. All right, I've been streaming for an hour. It is time for me to go get ready for work. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me and waking up in the morning with me. Always great to see you all. Have a blessed day, and we will be back at it again soon. Again, have a